Hey guys, I thought I would come on here and show you what the products that I have been using over the last month and continue to use into this month because I absolutely love them. They're working so well for me. So yeah, it's time to do a makeup basket, I think. One of the first things that I'm going to show you is the first product that goes on my face. This is the Bare Minerals Prime Time Foundation Primer. Wow, what an awesome primer this is. I believe it has a silicone base, but when I put this on and it's so easy to blend. I let it dry for 5 minutes. I go get changed, go put my clothes on, and then I come back, it's dry, and I'm ready for foundation, and holy Toledo. This helps my foundation last all day long. I am absolutely blown away when I come home at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and my makeup still looks good on my face. It's after 3 o'clock today. So there. Now, one of the other reasons why that might be working so well is because I'm using the Revlon Colorstay Normal to Dry Skin Foundation. Now, I've been using this one for a couple of months now, and it's not the 150 buff that it says it is because I can't seem to find a color from Revlon's Colorstay that matches my skin, so I have to use a light one and a dark one and mix the two of them. So that's usually 2 bottles, and I'm down to the final bottle with the mixture. It's very, very good foundation. I would say it's a medium coverage, buildable to a full coverage, but not quite the full coverage that other people seem to think it is. Now that I've tried other foundations and I know what a real full coverage is, I know that this is actually a medium coverage. And occasionally, if I'm feeling really sallow, I will put a little bit of this in my foundation. This is the Hard Candy Glow All the Way in Dollface. This is the highlighter. I'm probably blinding you as I speak. However, I just put a drop of this in the foundation, mix it up, and bam, I look like I've got a glow. I've been using it for years. In fact, I think I've probably been using this one for years. The paint is coming off of it. The writing is coming off of it. I'm down to the very last bit of it, thank God. It could last me another couple of months though. This is one of the least expensive highlighters you can buy and one of the best, believe it or not. Up next, I have something that when I bought it, I was so excited, and then I got it and I'm like not so excited. But then I dug it out of the closet and now I'm thrilled with it again. The only reason I wasn't happy with this is because it does not travel well at all. It is the Urban Decay Naked on the Run palette. This is it here. This is the big one, the rose gold one, and it doesn't travel well at all. However, I dug it out of the closet and I decided to give it some love, and I'm so glad I did. This is such a gorgeous palette for the winter, I am telling you, and heading into spring. Look at that blush. I mean, really. This has 5 amazing shadows, and I use all 5 of them. And it has the bronzer over there with the blush next to it and the highlighter on this side. And I gotta tell you, I love that highlighter. I literally just take, believe it or not, I take this brush and I just dip it in that highlighter, 1 swipe down the nose, a couple of swipes over here above my blush and on this side, and I'm good to go. And it is such a nice highlighter. It's not overpowering, it's not glittery, and it doesn't even have a name on the box. It just says 5050. Not so good. But anyway, it doesn't matter. The blush, I have noticed, does start to break up, as you can see. However, it's a really, really pretty blush, so I don't care. I absolutely love this color as well. No glitter in it. It's gorgeous. And you know what I've learned when I apply these eyeshadows? You saw it in there, is that I'm using this. I dug this out. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Most people use brushes on their eyes, and I have been having a bit of an issue with brushes because I end up with, because I have hooded eyes with lots and lots of crinkles and creases and crepiness, I have to kind of pull when I use a brush and do this in order to not end up with brush marks and swipe marks all over my eyes. So I dug this out, and I've been using one of these old sponge applicators to put the eyeshadow on, and it has been doing an incredible job. Once I'm done, I will take one of my older clean brushes and I will just blend it out as much as I can. But I really am totally enjoying this palette. It is a fantastic palette. Love it. Something else that I have been using is concealer. Now, I have two concealers that I've been using, and they're very, very different. They're both full coverage concealers, but there is a difference. The first one is the Younique Mineral Touch Skin Perfecting Concealer, which is a full coverage concealer, and the color I have is called Scarlet. Scarlet is red, but this is not red. Odd. Anyhow, it is gorgeous. It blends out really, really well, and I use it when I scratch myself, like down here, or a mark. I have some pigmentation over here that I use, and it covers them beautifully, and it covers them all day long. The only thing I don't use this for is under my eyes, because I do find that this will settle into my fine lines under my eyes and make them more pronounced. I do love this concealer. There is nothing wrong with it, but I would recommend it for people who are not middle-aged, just because it does settle into fine lines, and I have dry skin. So maybe it'll be okay for somebody that doesn't have dry skin. But when it comes to covering up pigmentation marks, out of the park. It's great. This is my other favorite concealer. This is the NARS Creamy Concealer, and the color that I have, I believe, is, yeah, Light 2. This is a really, really good concealer. It will cover all under your eyes and make them look beautiful, radiant, you name it. And it also covers up pigmentation marks. I believe it's also silicone based, but it's just got the best coverage as well. And I love both of those concealers. When it comes to mascara, I dug out the old Urban Decay Perversion. Why? Because it is just amazing. It will lengthen, it will thicken, it will separate your lashes and make them look just gorgeous. It is just one of my favorite, all-time favorite mascaras. My neighbor is vacuuming and it's getting loud. Anyway, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep going. If you haven't tried this mascara, the Urban Decay Perversion, I recommend that you get out there and try it. It's not cheap, but it's so worth every penny. For lipsticks, I've got quite a few. I've got the NYX Matte Lipstick, and this one is in Tea Rose, and the Tea Rose color is right there. That's the Tea Rose. And then I also have a NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, and this is a definite matte as well, and that one is right there. So that's the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. I find I have to apply that one fast because it dries quickly. It's like you gotta go like all heck. Now also, I found one in my purse that I forgot about. This is 104 Rimmel Kate lipstick, and this is right here, the 104. So I usually use that one, but if it's a bit dark, I might lighten it up with the NYX Butter Gloss, and this one is an Éclair, and Éclair is right down here. That one will lighten everything up. So sometimes, you know, you're going to a work meeting and you don't want to go in there looking like you got red lips. You got to lighten it up somehow. This is what I've been using to lighten it up. And finally on my lips, a couple of times I've tried to use this and I love it. This is the Younique Lip Stain. This is a sample that Jessica sent me. This is the color. I was like, oh, I don't want to try that. It's red. I'm not going to wear red lips. It is gorgeous on me. It's almost like, here it is right here. It's not really, really red. It's not really, really pigmented. It's just a lip stain, and it dries fast, I'll tell you that, and it stays on for hours, and I don't need a lip balm or a gloss or anything to keep my lips moisturized. It doesn't dry your lips out, and it stays on there for a long time. It is a beautiful item. I'm thinking I might just get Shy, and that's the red color. So that, my friends, is everything I've been using. I do hope you enjoyed this makeup basket. I probably won't switch it up for another month because I'm so happy with what I got so far. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.